sponsored by Squarespace. Hey, it's Lyla, and today we're gonna paint this. This model is 23 inches tall, weighs 15 pounds, and sells on eBay for $550. But there is one catch. You might notice that I'm filming in a different location than usual. That's because this model is so big, I couldn't paint it in my office. Unfortunately, I only have access to this room for 24 hours, as my husband needs it for his day job. So, let's get started. Okay, so game plan. I have this dream of making the cracks in the monolith glow by carving out these little chunks of plastic and then putting LED lights inside. Then secondly, I want to add a little bit of UV resin so it looks like he's walking on the beach. But before I begin, I want to make sure that I actually can cut through this plastic. So to make this at all manageable, I have allotted 1 hour to being able to cut out these cracks. If I can't do it in an hour, then I'm not going to do it at all. All right, and go. 2 hours and 1 drill bit later, the carving is done. But Lyla, I thought you were only going to do 1 hour of drilling, and if that didn't work, you weren't going to do it at all. Well, I'm a perfectionist. So it is now 10 p.m. and it's time to do my priming and then a quick zenithal. Hopefully this won't take too long since I'm doing it with the airbrush. I don't feel like my white is getting white enough, so I'm going to dry brush in some white so those textured areas really pop. It is 11 p.m. And I don't know at what point it stopped being fun, but it has stopped being fun. But now that the zenithal highlights are done, it's time to move on to the base coats. I'm going to do purple from below and green from above. The purple will help make the green a lot more interesting, as well as purple and green just being my signature colors. Time to give my brain a break. Let's talk about Squarespace. I have dreams of painting box art, so having a website that makes my work look great is vital. Squarespace offers beautiful templates that I can easily customize to my needs, and with Squarespace's drag and drop features using Fluid Engine, I can make my website look good on a laptop or, most importantly for me, mobile. I can even sell custom merchandise that creates a passive income stream that engages my friends and fans and scales with my brand. When you're ready to start your website, head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, head to squarespace.com/LylaMev and use code LylaMev to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. All right, back to painting. It is 12:04. I just finished all the airbrushing, And I think I went a little overboard on my zenithal and the green, and so I don't have intense vibrant shadows like I want. So I'm going to go in and paint them by hand. I'm going to paint his cracks, crevices, his... and his, it's not late enough for me to be losing it like this. I'm painting in the magenta with a large round brush, then quickly blending it out with my domed brush. This is a technique I can only do on a model that is this large. All right, it is 2 a.m. I have just finished doing all of the recessed shading, and I am now on to doing a layer or two of dry brushing. I'm so excited to be done with this basing, boring parts to get to the parts that I actually enjoy. Oh crap! So it is now 8 a.m. You might be wondering how we got here. Well, last night in the middle of filming, all of my camera batteries died at approximately the same time, and I literally could not continue filming. So I plugged in all of my batteries, got a couple hours of sleep, and now we're back. So we're picking up right where we left off with a couple more layers of dry brushing, and then the fun part. Okay, let's add some dimensions and highlights to his skin. I'm starting with my base color and a touch of desaturated yellow to lighten the color without pulling it too far away from green. I'm building up the highlights slowly in rough strokes. The secret to blending in this way is to make the edge very rough in between each layer. If you make it a solid straight line, the blend will be more obvious, but making it messy will help blend it all together. When you can't go any brighter, then it's time to go darker. I have created a desaturated red glaze, and I'm roughly placing it at the underside of my volumes, placing my brush on the green and then dragging it towards the purple. Then some purple in the deeper recesses as well. I've lost some of the vibrant green I want on him, so I'm going over with a green ink to re-intensify that color. Alright, so I would absolutely love to keep working on Cthulhu, but I do need to finish the entire model, and I have 5 hours left. Oh god, that can't be right, right? No. No? Okay, so I need to paint the rest of this. Hopefully I'll have enough time to come back and pull out some more of the details and everything, but okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. So my husband, the wonderful man that he is, was casually walking by my Cthulhu model and says, "Hey Lyla, did you know that was water?" And I stopped and I looked at it and I considered. And in my head I knew that it was water, even though I had painted it brown. So now I get to do it again. It is 3:15, I have about 3.5 hours left. Let's go down the checklist of what I still need to do. I have time that I can go back in and do the finer details that I wanted. I need to finish dry brushing the water. Is that it? That might be it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but hopefully I'll remember eventually. So I'm not going to get to add as much UV resin as I had hoped, but I am going to add a little bit more to this water because we might be running out of time, but I do still want this to look good. We have 2 hours left, and it is finally time to start adding in the tiny details I've been waiting for. I'm building up my highlights with a stippling texture because it's faster. I don't have to worry about blending, and it will match his organic texture. Before I do the reveal, this was such an interesting experience. I have no idea where the time went, and boy do I wish I had more of it. Thank you to Dave from Snotty's Hobbies for sending me this model. If you like what I do, like, comment, subscribe, go join me on Patreon. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.